Old man Jan told the elders, "You ain't doing this right." And they said, "What? You're putting up a fight?" The council said, "Meet us up for dinner." He showed up, but there was no table, a pair of handcuffs and some matches. But Jan's only utensils. His only song was one he'd learned at home. They took his clothes, but not his right to say what he thought and felt like. So they threw his body in the river. Failed to keep orthodoxy. Better keep your mind straight and your opinions right. Orthodoxy. If you're feeling too light, they'll decide your fate. She led the French into battle and embarrassed all the Englishmen. So when they got the chance, they knew they had to punish her. They put her on trial just to mock her, ridicule her fashion, and ask what she thinks she's doing. She wasn't allowed to defend herself, to say she was doing what she thought was right. The judge who sentenced her didn't listen, so Willie called her a witch. She failed to keep orthodoxy. Better keep your mind straight and your opinions right. Orthodoxy. If you're feeling too light, they'll decide your fate. Well, Pastor John said all men should be free, and when the slavers forgot to agree, he reminded them by gathering up a little band. They played quite an aggressive tune, making the neighbors complain they were too loud. When they asked him to please be quiet, he said sometimes you have to bring the axe. A tree don't chop itself down if it can help it. His band toured straight to the courthouse. It got bad reviews in the local press, so the authorities decided to string him up. Failed to keep orthodoxy. Better keep your mind straight and your opinions right. Orthodoxy. If you're feeling too light, they'll decide your fate. They got him for corruption of the youth. His lawyer said that's a very serious charge. You'll probably do quite a bit of time. Now I'll have time to read some books. They don't like that he questioned things and made fun of everyone's gods. Life would be much better if we didn't claim to know everything and more people thought of justice. They had a drink for him and he took his very last gulp. Failed to keep orthodoxy. Better keep your mind straight and your opinions right. Orthodoxy. If you're feeling too light, they'll decide your fate. Mr. Mandel told them to go to hell. When they questioned him about the authority, he said they were the worst of it, bringing in their goons to whack people down and throw them into cages just for being interested in the case. Maybe they're insane, maybe they're terrorists, maybe they just like to watch a brain bleed. He's got his boy to look after, so the aristocrats better keep clucking, because they won't get anything from him. Failed to keep orthodoxy. Better keep your mind straight and your opinions right. Orthodoxy. If you're feeling too light, they'll decide your fate. Oh, Eddie, you better leave. Both the place you were and the place you are. Julie, I guess they caught you too. Chelsea needs to learn to run and to hide and to not tell the truth. Because when you expose lies they call secrets, don't be surprised when they down planes and start to create chaos with old allies. The popes in their high chairs and logos would rather smite than be wrong. Break up the Trinity because they failed to keep orthodoxy. Better keep your mind straight and your opinions right. Orthodoxy. If you're feeling too light, they'll decide your fate. She said, hey, it's cool to go to school. The old men didn't like that because their religion was one of guns. They said it was for honor and for something above, but to us they're just a band of lifeless crooks and losers. They pulled over a bus one day, told the teacher she'd be tardy today, and the bus driver to enjoy unemployment. Then they shot the girl in the head. Didn't slow her down very much. She failed to keep orthodoxy. Better keep your mind straight and your opinions right. Orthodoxy. If you're feeling too light, they'll decide your fate. The man thinks he's a rebel. He says I don't have to believe in science. He says everything's a conspiracy, and wallows in his own filth. He meets up with some hateful thugs who have nothing good to say. He thinks he's sticking it to the man, but he only hurts himself. His lack of faith betrays him. His eyes don't see the truth. Believing in nothing is no life at all. He fails to keep orthodoxy. Better keep your mind straight and your opinions right. Orthodoxy. If you're feeling too light, they'll decide your fate. Another man says I don't follow the law, and everybody hates him, since he seems to think that rebellion is to look out for no one else. I hate to be the one that tells him, the one that preaches the opposite. But trashing up the whole place is not a good way to make friends. No one will give if you steal, and no one will help if you hurt. No one likes it when you act like a jerk. He fails to keep orthodoxy. Better keep your mind straight and your opinions right. Orthodoxy. If you're feeling too light, they'll decide your fate. The Afghani couple who didn't want drones at their wedding. The kid in Sierra Leone eating mud for nutrients. The Romani who dodged hunting dogs. The Palestinian who had their house bulldozed. The Jew stuck in the wrong century. The ones unlucky enough to meet a Khan. The native who just wanted to keep his land. The neighbor's turkey who refuses to apologize to. The ones who didn't raise up the red books. The ones erased for pictures. The starving millions in Ukraine. I guess they failed to keep orthodoxy. Better keep your mind straight and your opinions right. Orthodoxy. If you're feeling too light, they'll decide your fate.